We're grateful to share our love of vintage toys, games, books, and comics with you. If you're enjoying the journey, please like and subscribe. Your support helps us keep the channel growing. Thank you for being part of the RetroCult. Greetings, RetroCultists. Welcome to another RetroCult video where today we're going to be taking a deeper look at the new Mattel DC figures that have just been released a few weeks ago. I was on a lunch break and visited my local Target, and I was able to come up with all four of the first figures. So let's get started. First one today is Batman. So let's have a deeper look at the figure. I really do like the packaging on these. I've never been a huge fan of the McFarlane black boxes. Much bigger fan of the McFarlane Page Puncher boxes for their figures. But, you know, I really like the artwork and the style. It's got a very, interesting die cut at the top of the card. The figure itself, let me see if I can overcome some of this glare. I appreciate your patience as I'm working out my lighting situation here. That's a little better. All right, so yeah, Batman. I will say the sculpt on the figures is really good. The figures are bigger than I expected. I had been under the impression they were going to be in the 4-inch range. But it looks like, I think this is like a 4-inch, 4.5, maybe even a 5-inch figure. Let's look at the back of the card. I like the back artwork. As Chuck and I discussed in one of our recent podcasts, I'm not exactly sure why every card comes branded supervillains. Rather than superheroes for the heroes and supervillains. The text on the back, I think this is kind of a wasted opportunity because the text on the back of all the cards is exactly the same. Actually, the back of the cards are exactly the same except for the featured character, which at least is the character that's in the packaging. Like, I would love for them to have I used to love back in the day when the back of the card would give you a background of the character. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows Batman's origin, so we probably don't need that, but this would have been nice. I would be a big fan if someone would take the old Who's Who in the DC Universe format and basically give you a complete breakdown of the character. That would have been a nice addition, but that's a small, I guess that's a small gripe. So that's Batman. It looks like there's a nice big sprue full of gadgets and extras for the character. I know he does seem to be holding a batarang there, so let's open him up. So give me just a second. Let me get my fingernail under there, and then we're just gonna relive our childhoods by ripping into a brand new toy. Okay, yeah, wow. He comes with a lot of stuff. Let's get this sprue off of this. So I will admit I don't know what that is for exactly yet, but if we look here, it looks like he's got quite a few gadgets. I see multiple batarangs. I'm going to have to kind of look into this and see what these... it looks like there is an instruction book in the bottom. I'll be honest, this is a little more complicated than I thought. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's okay. So this is a stand. This acts as a stand to actually hold all of his gadgets. So you can remove them from the frame, and then you can just place them on the frame. So we'll have to have a look at how to do that. Oh, I see. And then the bases for the frame are beneath the figure itself. Yeah, neat. Neat. Okay. Are there supposed to be... Are there two of these? Am I missing one? Because in the illustration, it actually... I guess you could... It says, please assemble the weapon stand. I guess this just goes in here. Like so. There we go. Oh. And then I guess once you take the weapons off the sprues, you can actually have that. Although it does show it as that you could connect multiples. I guess you get another one with Robin, perhaps, because Batman definitely only came with one. And I guess that way you could combine their weapons. That's pretty neat. Let's take a look at Batman himself. For one thing, first thing I'm going to say, very nice cloth cape. I am a fan of the vinyl capes if it's a figure that is, you know, just gonna kind of act as a statue more than a figure, because then you can get a, you know, a nice cool, you can get a nice cool effect. Like I'll bring over my Batman Gotham by Gaslight. He has a solid vinyl cape, but he really, yeah, even though he has some articulation, this is really an in-action figure much more than he's an action figure, because he really just stands on my desk as a little mini statue. So the vinyl capes are great for that. For play effect, like if I were giving this to a kid, or who am I kidding? When I'm playing with this, the cloth cape is going to give the play time much more, you know, a much more dynamic feel. So yeah, I'm glad that they did go with the cloth cape on that. So let's pop him out of here. Thankfully, he's not secured with a ton of rubber bands or things you have to cut. You actually, other than pulling the cape a little bit, you just pull him out. Nice cape. There is a hole in his back. I've heard some chatter online about people asking what the holes are for. I am going to assume that there are going to be some display stands or something related to possibly vehicles that's going to be useful for. I mean, I could literally see using some flight stands right now to make the character look like he's jumping. He's very well articulated. Let's see. He's not articulated at the ankle. He's articulated his knee, upper thigh, then of course the leg itself at the hip, and then his arms. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. I do have one bent ear here. His head has a lot of really good articulation. That makes sense. I've noticed, like, as we'll see in another video, when I look at the Joker, he actually comes with multiple heads that can be replaced. But all in all, yeah, this is a great figure. I will say one other minor complaint. Oh, I tore the card, sorry. Maybe we can reassemble for just this shot. I know this is the more modern convention with his bat symbol, so that he's got the black bat with a yellow outline. But even on the card art, they show Batman in the more traditional yellow circle bat. I really wish they had used that for the figure, or used this on the card art. I mean, it got me excited to see that yellow circle bat again. It's just a minor complaint. All in all, I love the look of his bat suit. I was feeling something on the back of his utility belt here. I don't know if you can see, but there are actual pegs on the back of his utility belt. And I was wondering why the batarangs had... everything actually has small... like small holes in them, and I'm guessing those are meant so that you can snap accessories onto his utility belt. And I am gonna say that is cool. That is a nice feature for this figure, the ability to actually store gadgets on Batman's utility belt. All right, that's a win for Mattel on that one. Let me get this trash out of the way. Just gonna lay the figure down here. I mean, he's great looking figure. I mean, again, I just want to reiterate the price point on these is retail. At my Target, it was $12.99. I think that is the standard manufacturer suggested. The manufacturer suggested retail is $12.99. For the number of gadgets or accessories you get, the sculpt on the figure itself, I mean, these would be, if I had been a kid when these came out, these would have been a must-have. These were great. I mean, I'm glad to add them to my collection. He's definitely going to be joining the Batman shelf. Great sculpt. I have a minor complaint about the bat symbol, but you know, I'll live. I'm glad they went with the blue and gray Batman again. I'm glad to see the blue and gray with the trunks is making a comeback. So that's our deeper look at the Batman action figure. I'm planning on doing other videos for the other 3 figures where we'll take a little deep dive into those as well. And so thanks for joining me, and if you like this content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That really helps YouTube recognize that people like our channel, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.